Good evening, everyone. It is truly an honor and privilege for me, Dr. Arya Sharma, to be invited as a session chair at this prestigious 6th Viksit Bharat Conference. This conference theme is Advancing Innovation Through Multidisciplinary Research and Transformative Education, AI Science, and IKS in Multidisciplinary Synergy for a Viksit Bharat beautifully reflects the vision of integrating the innovation, scientific advancements, and Indian knowledge system to build a progressive and a self reliant nation. I am sincerely grateful for this opportunity to engage with the distinguished academicians, researchers, innovators, and young minds contributing towards the transformative research and the education. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Arjun Dave for organizing this remarkable conference and creating a platform that encourages the interdisciplinary collaboration, intellectual exchange, and impactful innovation. I look forward to the insightful decision and inspiring research presentation ahead. Thank you.
Hello, I am Miss Apeksha Dashrath Rajguru, PhD Research Scholar from SMBT College of Pharmacy, Igatpuri, Nashik, presenting my article in 6th International Virtual Multidisciplinary Conference that is Advancing Innovation through Multidisciplinary Research and Transforming Education, AI, Sciences and in Multidisciplinary Synergy for a Vikasit Bharat. The title of my article is In Vivo Anti-Inflammatory Analgesic Evaluation of Polymer-Assisted Ibuprofen Crystals in Vistorat. Content is introduction, aim and objective, experimental work, result and conclusion. In this, ibuprofen is widely used as a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, that is NSAID, with proven analgesic, antipyretic, anti-inflammatory activity. Despite its clinical effectiveness, ibuprofen belongs to a biopharmaceutics classification system class 2, characterized by low aqueous solubility and high permeability, which can limit dissolution rate and delay the therapeutic onset. Crystal engineering has emerged a promising approach to enhance drug performance without altering its chemical structure. Therefore, the present study focuses on evaluation the anti-inflammatory analgesic potential of polymer-assisted ibuprofen crystals and establishing a correlation between a crystal habit modification, dissolution enhancement, and therapeutic performance. The aim and objective of this present study is to evaluate the physicochemical characteristics and in vivo pharmacological performance of polymer-assisted recrystallized ibuprofen crystals with a focus on improving dissolution behavior, anti-inflammatory activity, and analgesic efficacy in Vistorat. The in this, we prepared the ibuprofen crystals using ethanol. First of all, preparation of ethanol recrystallized ibuprofen. In this, the ibuprofen was dissolved in a hot ethanol to obtain a saturated solution. Then the solution was filtered to remove impurities. The filtrate was allowed to cool gradually to room temperature, induce the crystallization. The formed crystals were filtered washed with a cold ethanol and the crystals were dried under the vacuum. In the next step, we prepared same crystals but in presence of polymers like HPMC and Polaxomer 188. In this, we maintain various critical parameters like solvent type, anti-solvent volume, addition of polymer concentration, temperature, stirring rate, addition rate, and supersaturation control. We study different characterization of this prepared crystal. Then we study the in vitro drug release, where we study the in vitro release of that ibuprofen drug and other prepared crystals in different buffers and acids, where the crystals prepared using polymer shows a fastest release as compared to the pure ibuprofen. The next study we done on Vistorat. In this, we study the first model is carrageenan induced paw edema. In this, carrageenan injection is produced time dependent increase in paw thickness, where oral administration of ibuprofen formulation reduced paw edema compared with the control. Next, we study the central analgesia, that is hot plate test. In this, polymer assisted formulation significantly increase the latency at all time points. Next, we study the acetic acid induced breathing test. In this, the polymer assisted crystals exhibited earlier reduction in the breaths, greater intensity of analgesic effect, and sustained reduction throughout the observation period, consistent with a faster absorption, high systematic exposure, and enhanced bioavailability. Lastly, the xylene-induced ear edema mode. The results demonstrate the faster onset of edema inhibition, greater the intensity and prolonged duration of polymer-assisted formulation, indicative of enhanced tissue penetration and local bioavailability. In conclusion, we say that the present study demonstrated that the polymer-assisted recrystallized significantly improves the pharmacological performance of ibuprofen in vivo. Formulations prepared with a polaxomer 188 and HPMC shows enhanced anti-inflammatory and analgesic activity compared with the original ibuprofen. The enhanced anti-inflammatory and analgesic activity observed in vivo suggests the improved systematic availability of the drug due to modified crystal habit and improved dissolution behavior.
The first paper is presented by Ms. Apeksha Rajguru and Ms. Minal Narkeri. I would like to congratulate both the authors for their insightful research presentation titled In Vivo Anti-Inflammatory Analgesic Evaluation of Polymer-Assisted Ibuprofen Crystal in Wistar Rats. This study highlights an innovative pharmaceutical approach to enhance the therapeutic efficacy of ibuprofen through polymer-assisted recrystallization using the HPMC and the polaxomer. The author has effectively demonstrated improved dissolution characteristic, reduced the particle size, and enhanced the anti-inflammatory as well as analgesic activity in the rat models. A major strength of this work is the comprehensive methodology involving the SEM, DSC, PXRD, the resolution studies, and multiple in vivo experimental models, which add significant scientific credibility to the findings. The traditional relevance of improving the NSAID's bioavailability makes the study clinically meaningful and impactful. For further improvement, the study could include the pharmacokinetics, the correlation studies, the detailed toxicity profiling, and stronger statistical representation with clear proofreading and formatting of the abstract to enhance the presentation quality. Overall, this is a well conducted and promising research work with potential application in advanced drug delivery system. Congratulations once again to the author for their commendable efforts. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Dharini Nashikkar and I have written a research paper with my co-author Dr. Aparna Pathak, who teaches in MIT World Peace University as an assistant professor. Our research paper is titled Human-Centered AI in Healthcare, the Role of UX Design in Protecting Human Rights, Trust and Ethical Care. Artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming in the healthcare industry through technologies such as predictive analysis, medical imaging, telemedicine, robotic surgery, virtual assistants, and so on. These advancements are improving diagnostic accuracy, healthcare accessibility, and operational efficiency. However, along with these benefits, AI also introduces serious ethical human right concerns. Some of the major identified issues are like data privacy risks, algorithm bias, lack of transparency in AI decision making, and reduced patient autonomy. Most existing discussions on AI ethics focus mainly on legal regulations or technical solutions. However, our research specifically focuses on the role of user experience or UX design in addressing these concerns. The paper says that the UX design should not be treated merely as a visual interface layer but as an ethical infrastructure that directly influences the patient trust, accessibility, emotional comfort, transparency, and informed decision making. The study explores how human centered UX practices can explain AI interfaces, ethical consent systems, inclusive and accessible design, emotional and trust centered interactions, and human oversight mechanisms. How they also explain how these can help safeguard human rights within AI healthcare systems. One important aspect discussed in this paper is algorithm bias. Research studies have shown that certain healthcare AI systems may unintentionally discriminate against underrepresented populations due to biased databases. This highlights the need for inclusive, transparent, and ethically designed AI systems. Based on these findings, the paper proposes a human rights centered UX framework for AI healthcare systems. This framework emphasizes key principles such as transparency, accessibility, privacy, accountability, trust, and patient autonomy. The research concludes that future success of AI in healthcare depends not only on technical advancements but also on humane, transparent, and ethically designed patient experiences that place human dignity and human rights at the center of innovation. Thank you.
The next paper is presented by Ms. Dharani and Dr. Aparna. I would like to appreciate both the authors for presenting this highly relevant and thought provoking paper titled Human Centered AI in Healthcare: The Role of UX Design in Protecting the Human Rights, Trust, and Ethical Care. This study addresses one of the most important emerging areas in the modern healthcare: the ethical integration of artificial intelligence into the patient care system. The author have effectively highlighted how AI technology such as predictive analytics highlights how AI technology, the telemedicine, the robotic surgery, and the clinical decision support system are transforming the healthcare delivery while stimulating a concern related to the privacy, transparency, and algorithm bias and patient autonomy. A notable strength of this paper is that its unique focuses on user experience UX design as a practical bridge between the advanced AI system and the healthcare delivery. The proposed human rights centered framework incorporating the transparency, accessibility, accountability, and the emotional design and human oversight adds strong conceptual and social values to the study. For further enhancement, the paper could include a real world case study or implementation examples of AI driven healthcare interfaces. Comparative analysis while existing ethical AI framework and more decisions on regulatory challenges in low resource healthcare settings. Overall, this is a timely, interdisciplinary, and social significant contribution that emphasizes that the success of AI in healthcare depends not only on the technology but the advancement but also on the trust, ethics, and human patients centered design. Congratulations to both the authors for this excellent work. As we come to the end of this insightful session, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all the respected speakers, presenters, researchers, and participants for their valuable contribution and discussion. It has been a wonderful experience serving as a session chair at 6th Viksit Bharat Conference centered on theme Advancing Innovation through Multidisciplinary Research and Transformative Education, AI Science and IKS in Multidisciplinary Synergy for a Viksit Bharat. The innovative ideas and interdisciplinary research shared today truly reflects the vision of a progressive, knowledge-driven and self-reliant India. I would especially like to thank Dr. Arjun Dave and the entire organizing committee for their exceptional efforts in successfully conducting this inspiring academic platform and bringing together brilliant minds from diverse fields. I deeply appreciate the opportunity to be a part of this prestigious conference and I look forward to more such collaborations in future. Thank you everyone, wishing you all continued success and excellence. Thank you.